Hi there, my name is Alex, and today I want to talk about why this channel exists, who it is here for, and I want to answer a question I've gotten on more than one occasion. People often ask me, why aren't more of your videos entirely in Esperanto? Don't you speak it fluently yet? And my answer to that would be, well, yes, I do. In fact, I recently got something in the mail to that effect. Attestilo pri lingua exameno. This is the language examination certificate that just arrived from Hungary, and it certifies that I am a C1 level speaker of Esperanto. I took this test. It was over 5 hours of testing that I did this summer in Raleigh, North Carolina at the NOSC Congresso that we had there, the Summer Esperanto teaching course. And that was not easy to do, but I passed it. Now, yes, I speak the language fluently, but I feel like there are better Esperanto speakers out there. If you just want to hear someone speak nonstop in Esperanto, I would recommend the Esperanto Variety Show, for example. You can listen to Tommaso speak about just about anything, raking leaves, fixing his car, replacing his roof, you name it, and you can hear him talking you through it. It's really great. So that already exists, so I don't need to repeat what he's already doing, and he's already doing it way better than I could. So this channel has a different purpose. This is for people who want to learn Esperanto primarily through using English instead of through immersion. I think a lot of us have probably been through a high school Spanish or French or whatever, but for me it was Spanish class, where at first they're taking you through everything nice and slowly. All right, guys, here's the difference between conocer and saber. One is to know a person or place, be familiar with. Another is just to know a fact. Oh, okay, yeah, I can remember that. Cool, thank you, next. But then one day you show up to class and they just stop speaking English. It's all, abren sus libros a la página 108. And like, what is going on here? Excuse me, nan mia claso. Like, I have to just speak Spanish now? But I still have so many questions about adverbs and conjugations. Like, no, I don't want to just start using these words. I want to understand them. I want to go deeper. I mean, that's the problem. No one inspects the Spanish prepositions. And it is frustrating. You have sort of a sink or swim situation there. And yes, when you're forced to only speak Spanish, some people rise to the occasion and they swim. But a lot of students sink and they go, what is that? This sucks. I don't understand it. I was doing okay, but then you just stopped letting me even talk in English to get clarity about things, and I give up. And they never go back to learning languages. So I want to keep that from happening. There's a lot of textbooks that'll teach you the basics on Esperanto or on any language, but then they don't really say how to do the advanced stuff in your own native language. And so this channel is full of teaching videos of, let's discuss the weather in Esperanto. Let's talk about movies. Let's talk about reptiles. Let's talk about any theme. And I'm going to give you clever little puns and movie references and word pictures, whatever it takes to help you not only understand them, but to remember them too long afterwards. Because that is the tricky thing too, is, yeah, someone explained it to me once and I completely forgot. Well, I don't consider my job done if I explained it to you once. No, I want to explain it to you and then show you how you'll never forget it as well, okay? So that's what this channel is, all right? If you're looking for an immersive experience, and you should on occasion, then check out Esperanto Variety Show, go to an Esperanto convention, meet up for coffee. If next time you're in a city where there's an Esperanto speaker, use Amikumu. I've done that several times, and, oh, I'm passing through this city, you want to meet up with me for coffee tomorrow before I head home? Great, let's do it, and I'll talk with that person. And it's great. Usually there's some point in the conversation where I have no idea how to discuss. He's a taxidermist? I wasn't prepared for that topic. And then you realize what you aren't prepared for, but that's good. Then come here to this channel where I'll walk you through such esoteric, weird topics, and next time you'll be more prepared. So this channel is for building up your confidence, and those more immersive in over your head experiences are to rattle you a bit, and that is healthy. In fact, I know for me, the first time I went to an Esperanto convention, I felt very overwhelmed, and I felt stupid and frustrated at myself for not being more prepared. But simultaneously, I realized, whoa, for the first time in my life, I was able to understand what it must be like to some degree for people who don't live in a place where their native language is spoken all around them, or for people also who maybe have speech impediments or learning disabilities who aren't able to just confidently express things at the speed and eloquence in which they think them. I'm a very confident speaker of English. I have a degree in theater. I'm used to performing in front of people. I don't get nervous very often. I have a master's degree in teaching English. So I know my way around a comma or a semicolon, an adverb, whatever. So it's hard for me I can be respectful to people who aren't good communicators, but it's hard for me to relate with them and empathize with them. So being at an event where I'm hearing people just rattle back and forth in Esperanto so fast, and I'm only catching the odd word of it, wow, that's humbling, and I need that on a regular basis. So I'm very thankful for this, passion of mine, this hobby, whatever you want to call it, this thing, Esperanto, because it does remind me, hey, everyone, who's an expert at one thing is a beginner at something else and not very good at it. So do be sure to go out and immerse yourself. Go be stupid, be the dumbest one in the room on a regular basis. But at the same time, don't let morale get too low. Find places, maybe this channel or other places that will explain things to you and help you say, hey, these are understandable concepts. And there's a fun way for us to wrap our head around them. I didn't think I had a knack for learning languages. I was very hesitant at first about trying to do this, but eventually it happened. It wasn't like I was born learning languages easily. So if you're having trouble at first, I've been there. As smart as I might be in other subjects, language was not always that easy for me. So keep trying it, and I hope this video is, this series is helpful to you. All right. Now, if you enjoy the channel, if you find this useful to you, and want to show me some love, show me some support, then please check the link below. You can check out my Amazon author page. I've written some children's books that are bilingual. They're in English and in Esperanto. So each book contains both versions of the story back to back. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 in each one. So you get to the end of the English one, turn the page, and suddenly it's an Esperanto version of it. So you can enjoy the English one right away, and maybe when you get a little bit better at learning Esperanto, you can enjoy the other version of it too. So the 3 books that I've written so far are Captain Katie, the Pirate Allergic to Gluten, which later becomes Capitano Caterino la Pirato Allergia e Gluteno. Then, Captain Katie and the Malt of Doom, or Capitano Caterino ca la Malto de Veneno. And finally, Captain Katie and the Peanut Butter Plunder, which is also Capitano Caterino ca la Accia Arachido. So check those books out. I don't make a ton of money off of them. I get a little royalty, from them, but it's just good to, support the Esperanto community. Having original books that aren't just public domain Alice in Wonderland type, translations. These are originally, just written last year books. Check them out, and I think you'll enjoy them. If you like the channel, that's great. Subscribe to it. If it's not for you, I completely understand. I'm not trying to be the most popular channel on YouTube. I understand I have sort of a narrow demographic I'm aiming for, and that's fine. But this is what I'm passionate about, and I believe it is filling a need that is there. And I want to help you learn this language much faster than I learned it. That would be awesome, because I'd like to meet you in person and have a fluent conversation, and have our conversation not be one of those frustrating, I'm not good at this conversations, but hey, I really prepared well for this, and I got to talk in another language to another human being. We could have used English, but we didn't, because, we applied ourselves, and look at us. That's a fun experience too, and I've had it several times courtesy of Esperanto. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.